Hello everyone, welcome to VMS class Python programming course. We have seen the basic concepts of Python programming in module 1. In module 2, I am going to explain the different types of data types in Python programming language, which includes the integer, float, complex, Boolean, strings, and lists, tuples, set, dictionary, none. Apart from that, we will also discuss about the type checking, then typecasting, and some of the memory management basics. Let me introduce what is data type. And this lesson is not about explaining every data type in detail. It is only about answering one question. What types of data can Python store? Okay. What types of data a Python can store? Suppose you are developing a college management application. What kind of data needs to be stored in the database? For example, I want to store the student name. Okay, the name is Rahul Sharma. I want to store the age. Age is 20. Then percentage 87.5. Whether he paid the fee or not, it can be either true or false. What are the subjects he enrolled, like Python, AI, ML? A list of subjects are there. Address Bangalore, including some house number, street, okay, village, city, etc. Marks of different subjects. For example, I want to store the data like Python, first subject marks, okay, first subject marks, second subject marks, and third subject marks, etc. Okay. Now, the thing is, because different kinds of information exists here, Python provides different data types. Okay, Python is going to provide multiple data types for this. What is a data type here? A data type tells Python what kind of value is stored in a variable. Very important definition. A data type tells Python what kind of value stored in a variable. We know that x equal to 10. So here 10 is a kind of integer object. So x is the name for that variable. Now, what kind of data this variable is holding? That is nothing but data type. For example, I have age. Okay, age is 30. So I have height. Okay, height. So height can be 6.1. You can have floating point value. For example, name. So name is nothing but okay, Sudhakar here. Okay, Sudhakar. You see the data, okay, is nothing but 30 here. It is an integer. It is a floating point number 6.1. It is a string. What type of data? A data type tells Python what kind of value stored inside a variable. Different kinds of data require different storage methods and support different kinds of operations. Okay, now I have mentioned all the built-in data types available in Python. Okay, these are all the commonly used data types. Okay, you see that integer, okay, integer. Then we have float, complex, boolean, str, string, list, tuple, set, dictionary, none. So these are all the commonly used data types in Python. Some of the examples you can see the integer. Okay, so this is nothing but the 25. It's an integer 98.75. It's a float. 3 plus 4j. It is a complex. Boolean true. String Sudhakara. List you can see a list of numbers. Okay, which is in square brackets 10 comma 20 comma 30. A tuple which is in okay parenthesis 10 comma 20 comma 30. Set which is in curly brace, and dictionary, you see, which is the data in the form of a key value pair, none. So all are these examples for different data types, and it is used for different purpose. One is used for whole numbers, one is used for storing the decimal numbers, etc. So we will see all the details. Just I am going to show you what are the different built-in. Okay, built-in means already available, pre-defined data types. Okay, now let us see some of the examples here. Age equal to 22, salary equal to 45,000.75. This is one kind of data. This is another data type. This is another data type. Result equal to true. Name equal to Sudhakara. Subject equal to Python Java C. Coordinates of a system 10, 20. Colors red, green, blue. Student ID, name, manager, whether the person is having manager. Okay, none. You see, all these are different types of data. Okay, let us check here. Age equal to some number I am giving. If you print age, it is 22. If you want to see the type of this data, you can see type of age, which is of integer. Okay, similarly, you can take a salary equal to some number 45,000.50. Then print salary here. You can see the type of this salary, which is of float. Okay, I am going to store result equal to, okay, true. Print the result. The data is true. What type it is? Result, type of result. You can see it is a Boolean. Okay, name equal to, I am taking Sudhakara. Then print the name. The type of name, you can notice that it is a string. Okay, for example, I am going to give another, okay, variable. Marks are 10, 20, 30. Now print the marks. You can see the type of the data, type of marks. It is a list. For example, coordinates equal to 10, 20. Print the coordinates and see the type of this coordinates. You can notice that it is a tuple. Okay. For example, I am going to take colors equal to red, comma, green, comma, blue. Like inside this curly braces, print the colors. And now you notice that type of colors here. It is a set. Okay. So again, in the same curly brace, if you use in the form of okay, the key value pair like ID colon 100 comma name colon Sudhakara here. Now the same curly brace, but here we are going to use a key value pair. If you print the student, you can see the data, and again type of student. You can notice that it is a dictionary. Okay. For example, I am taking manager equal to none. Okay, if you print manager, okay, nothing is showing. If you print a type of a manager, then you can see it is a none type. Okay, so in Python we have a data type called none type, which shows nothing. Okay, so all are these different types of data we have in Python. We can divide this data types into two categories. One is the primary data types, and the second one is a collections data type. So these primary data types are also called as primitive data types. Okay, these are also called as primitive. So we can see there are mainly five different data types are there: integer, float, complex, boolean, string. All these are categorized as primary data type. So all these data types stores a single value. You can see age equal to 22, a single value. Price equal to 199.99. It's a single value. Flag equal to true. T is a uppercase letter here, a single value. Name, it is a single value, entire name. Okay, it's a string. All these are examples, even complex. Okay, 10 plus 5j, it is a single value. All these data types are going to store a single value. So these data types are called as primitive data types or primary data types. Okay. Then we have second type, collection data types. So instead of storing a single value, these data types can store multiple values. Some of the examples are here: list data type, tuple, set, dictionary. Okay, in some programming, okay, tutorials, these collection data types also called as data structures. Okay, you see the examples here: subjects equal to Python, Java, C. Different items are separated with comma operator enclosed in the square bracket. Coordinates, elements are separated with comma operator but enclosed in the parenthesis. Colors, here you can see items are separated with comma operator but enclosed in the parenthesis. And students, each item is having a key value pair and these are enclosed in the curly braces. So you notice that all these examples are not storing a single value, but they are storing multiple values in different format. Okay. So all these are examples for collections data type because it is a collection of multiple values, right? Two different types of data we can say: primary data types, collection data types here. Okay. And there is one more data type, none. It is used when a variable currently has no value. So sometimes you want to specify the value is nothing, none, no value. At the time, you can use none. Even you can say a variable a equal to 0. 0 is nothing but a value. Sometimes I want to show some emptiness. At that time, you can use a none, a equal to none. It is a none type. Okay, none has its own data type, none type, which is useful whenever you want to say the value. Okay, it's nothing, no value. Okay, and there are numeric data types in Python. Okay, also called as numbers. So Python has three built-in numeric data types. Okay, Python has three built-in numeric data types. Those are integer, float, complex. Int, float, complex. You can see the integer example is 25, which is used for representing whole numbers, including 0, positive, and negatives, can be considered as int. Decimal numbers like 25.75, which is called float. 3 plus 4j, which is also a number, which will be useful for scientific and engineering calculations. So all these three types are numbers. Okay, numeric data types in Python. Okay, there are three data types: int, float, complex. All three are numbers data type. Okay, now even you can execute this a small code: age equal to 22, print the age and see what is type of age, which will show you integer. Then price equal to 1499.99, print the price and see what is the type of the price, so which will show you float. Okay, float. And signal equal to 3 plus 4j, print the signal and type of signal, which will show you the complex okay, data type. So all these three are considered as numbers only. We can represent the number in the integer form, floating point form, or complex form. Okay, three are numbers. You can see some of the examples. Age 25, integer. Salary 55,000.50, it is a float. Temperature 36.7, it is a float. Student count equal to 120, it is an integer. Electrical signal 5.2J, it is a complex number. Remember, three types of numbers are there: integer, float, complex. Okay. So summarize this. Python supports three numeric data types: integer, float, complex. Python automatically identifies the numeric type based on the value. You no need to specify integer, float, complex explicitly. Python automatically identifies that. We can use the type function to check the data type of a value. Type of the variable age, type of the variable salary, like that. Okay. So just I am giving a brief idea what are all the different data types are there. In that, what are all the numbers data types. In the next lesson, we are going to discuss more details about int data type. Okay. Thank you. I will see you in the next lesson.